First of all, I turned the comments off on purpose because I can't respond to everybody. That's the first thing. And then a lot of people don't stay on topic. They'll talk about things or they'll focus on certain comments that were made in a video that are irrelevant. And then they get angry and then they leave derogatory statements and then they talk about each other. And so I don't have time for that. However, I've looked at the majority of the comments so far this morning in the last video, and you guys have been cordial. And yes, I know that many of you appreciate it and don't think that it goes unnoticed, but I really want to promise you, I don't even have time to reflect on your appreciation because I'm thinking about too many things at one time. So right now I have to go take a shower. I have a consult coming up in a minute. I'm getting ready to do this video to show you one particular thing and one particular thing only, but I wanted to thank all of you at the same time and then also comment on the fact of that last video. You see, I contacted the two people this morning. I contacted the second person after I did that video, and I told him how much I didn't appreciate what he did because we had a friendship. I trusted him. His wife passed away last year, the year before, the end of 2024, which bothered me greatly. I didn't know she was sick. They didn't tell me. Families of color keep it to themselves. I cared about the young lady. Stayed at her house for 3 weeks, got to know her in those 3 weeks. Had a lot of conversations, was trying to help save their home. You feel me? And he didn't do this to get over on me. He didn't do it. He got by someone else. Okay, but the problem I have with him is he knew certain things as part of our agreement. He knew certain things had changed and he didn't tell me until I inquired. Then he told me. It's too late because now you lost my trust. And then he doesn't talk to me, doesn't call me. He used to call me on a regular basis, probably twice a month, to the point I ain't heard from him in months. I know it's embarrassment and all of that, and I know it's the reason, but he still doesn't get to be let off the hook. So I told him, this is what we're going to do. See, he's going to be filing for his taxes. He will not get a tax return this year. I'm going to make sure they get done correctly, not to where he gets in trouble, because this ain't about the money. This is about he needs to pay for what he did. What did he do? He made certain promises that he can't keep. You can't just do that. Not with me. You give your word, I'm going to hold you to your word. Okay. So once I called him, communicated with the other. Once I did that this morning, you have no idea how much of a load off of my shoulders that was, because I'm doing the best I can not to get angry at them, because I don't want to be angry, or especially over money. That there's no reason for that. But they had me feeling a certain way, and I didn't want that feeling, and I don't have that feeling anymore. Okay, I just thought I'd let you guys know. I can't hide this feeling anymore. What? I started fighting for. I apologize. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the GAAP updated ledger. Okay? You do that right there, and there you go. There's your updated ledger. I was only making sure that everything, including the tax filings, let's say we click on the Schedule C. I love this aspect. Every single line right there. You feels me? That's for y'all. Tax season. Oh, by the way, this cost me over $200. Well, actually $340 for the entire website to be put up. Not to mention the hours and hours and hours and hours. Y'all don't have to pay me back. This was done for you. This wasn't done for me. This was done because many of you need this. Many of you have been filing your taxes wrong. You need to file your taxes as a sole proprietor. How do you file your taxes as a sole proprietor? You complete a Schedule C. It really is that simple with your 1040. You don't have to do anything special. You use your social security number. Don't stop trying to finagle away Follow the rules. Learn the rules, people. We added some extra language so that you can understand what each section is for. But this is for you. Now, I haven't tested it out because, like I said, I don't need this. This was done for you all. You file your taxes as a sole proprietor. Now, if you're going to fill out these forms as a sole proprietor, the 1040, the Schedule C, now hold on, I want you to pay attention. Chris, in this video, was talking about the 1040 ES. You'll have to go watch that. That's for a separate, well, it's for an additional purpose, but in about 3 months, we'll be talking to you about, and I'm sorry I can't do it any sooner than that because I got too many things going on. That's what I was trying to tell you. Too much information at one time, so I can't focus on one thing at a time because it's just not possible. I'm already doing too many things. So we're going to show you how to take those credits that you're receiving with your filing of your documents the correct way. Oh, and you will need the 3800 for this. You will need the 3800. Document your credits on the 3800. You will need the 3800 for this. There are other forms that go with that, but these are the primary ones that I'm giving you right now, so do your research. Anywho, we're going to show you how to use those credits that you're writing off, those deductions and reductions, as an offset to pay the taxes so that you can get the refund. Shh, don't tell nobody. It's always been the law. Oh, by the way, he even adds the OMB number to let you know that these are the current forms. I didn't tell him to do that. Okay? I did not tell him to do that. Now he went and he did that for me because I told him that's what you gonna do. And he says, all right, homie. And he did that for y'all. Okay? Ta-da! But you see, it's only for 2024 because it takes too long and then there'll be mistakes if I had him do too many years. So just got to do it for 2024 and understand the forms don't change too much between the years. And it gives you a report, ladies and gentlemen. You see, because you have to have documentation, you have to have a record. This is your record keeping ledger. And it uses both the cash method and the accrual method. Look, you document the accrual method on the Schedule C. If you don't know anything about the Schedule C, read the rules. The accrual method's documented on the Schedule C. Do I need to fill out a 3115 form? You've never filled out as a sole proprietor before. You don't have to fill out any 3115 form. Well, what if I have filed as a sole proprietor? Then you go back and you redo the last 3 years and you revert those to the accrual method. You literally go back and do a corrected filing on the last 3 years. Document all of your expenses because as a business, a sole proprietor is a business, they get to write off their expenses. And then they are taxed only on the net, not on the gross. Shh, don't tell nobody. You guys have been doing your taxes wrong. Don't come to me. I'm not the guy to do your taxes for you. Now, DataMass is getting ready to implement a program at the end of January. Okay, if it's sooner than that, I'll let you guys know, but I do know at the end of January. Ta-da! There you go. So there's your ledger, ladies and gentlemen. This site doesn't cost you anything for now until we put up things that are going to cost you, but for right now, there's no cost. Redress.me. Redress.me. This will be in the description. All right, gotta go. Sorry, but it's going to be a long day. Take care.